everybody's doing well today. Hello, Starly. Oh, excuse me, sorry, gotta stretch a bit. Hello, Starly in chat. It's some nice rain sounds. But yes, hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't have lots of energy. Big rain, yeah. I don't have a lot of energy, but I'm going to try and do something at least. I'm currently sitting in my chair wearing a dressing gown as like a cape, so you know, this is how things are going. So we do have. I'm not going to go on to this right this second, but we do have this game which Starly has requested, which is a Discworld game. But also, I haven't actually set this up, I've remembered. We have when I can actually get this on screen. Here. Some people may be familiar with this, the Blaha. As I think it's almost called. I don't speak Swedish, so I don't know. But yes, Blaha has become somewhat of a trans icon. However, being such a big icon, indeed, shark, but being such a big icon, unfortunately, they are currently unavailable to be delivered to me at least, and possibly other people, but they are such a good shark. Look at this, such a good shark. And I like these little, I don't know if these are mock-ups of what they would be like, or ideas, because I don't think they look quite the same as this. I mean, the eyes are very much bulgy here, so I'm not quite sure what this is here. And I don't know what this gremlin on the shelf is up here, but I approve of of this image. But yes, if you don't know, they are a very big shark who are very good, and trans people seem to have latched onto it for whatever reason, but you know. Sometimes you don't need a reason, sometimes it's just the internet. And wow, I didn't realise it had little teethies that stick out like that as well. That's cool. But yeah, since I couldn't get myself one of these blachas, and I went for, I would say the next best thing, but it's possibly even better than blaha, because it's a blaha, or it's a whale rather than a shark, but it has a pocket. So yes, if I had the camera up, I'd be able to show you my Blavingard here. But yes, I have a blaha with pockets instead of, you know, this actual toy which is called blaha. I have the Blavingard, which I call my blaha with pockets. And yeah, this doesn't go deeper down into here. It's kind of just like this is the opening that you get to put things in, but it's big enough to put things that you'd want to put in there, and they do look very, very, very good, and they're very cuddly, and I like them a lot. So yeah, if I had the thing up, I would be able to show you, but this gives you an idea of the size. They are pretty good. I think I'm bigger than either of these people. And so it's a little smaller compared to me, but they are good. Starly, is there a stars around at all? Because there's a thing that she showed me last night, this here. She found it on Reddit, but I actually went to find the Etsy page for it, not right now. But this, if you want to, I can probably like show her of a messenger or whatever later, but obviously there's also this, which is a pretty cool, I'm sure you'll enjoy it too, Starly, a pretty cool goat here, and it's like they have done magic with their crocheting here, because if we zoom, it doesn't work. Can we zoom in like this? No, that doesn't work. Oh dear. But yeah, they've done magic with the horns to make them this very interesting shape. I might have half an idea of how they've done it, but not quite. And then they've done something with the ears here to make them very smoothly go from one colour to the other one. And that, it's all very good, and I like it. But what I noticed as well, going through the thing, obviously it's 100 quid, so it's for a handmade thing, it's a pretty good price, but it's a little more than I want to spend on things just to sit around and look pretty. Well... Yeah, well, never mind. But anyway, there's also this picture which I thought was very good because you can actually see its tail. And look at this tail. I mean, it doesn't zoom in properly here, but look at this tail down here. Look how amazing that, all those curly bits and pieces down there. It looks really amazing. And obviously you can see the size of it there as well. So it definitely... handmade, I can see how it would cost about this much, because this is a lot of work to go into making this. And also it's a good quality as well. You can see from the picture that it's a good quality. So yeah, I'm not balking at that it costs that price. I'm just, I can't really justify spending so much money on it. I don't know if I could make something similar. They'd probably have to be smaller as well. But as I said, these horns are kind of magic, how they put them together and stuff like that. And it looks pretty good. Also, I was reminded by Facebook how, I think it was like 7 years ago, I shared this with Starly earlier, how about 7 years ago, I dressed up as Rincewind for a Comic-Con that we were going to, and I have a picture here. Obviously I've cut out my face because obviously you all know what I look like, but this is what I look like then, and I'm not as fond of what I look like then. Picture is blanked out, and some of Starly's books and things have been blanked out. I don't know if they need to be or not. I didn't really examine them too much, but you can see even here I've got my pink nails, which is very good. I mean, that's the thing I found myself not doing so much recently, is wanting to paint up my nails, because I think at this point it was kind of like, I don't know, I think I was just like, at this point I was kind of curious about it and wanting to do it just because I thought, oh, it looks neat. And later on I kept it up during transitioning because I think it was a thing that I thought was, more feminine about me and stuff like that. But now that I've changed in a few ways, I don't feel quite as much of a need to do that, even though I'd like to, because I like, painted nails and stuff, but I don't necessarily feel like I need to do it so much now, I think. But yeah. So it's a pretty good thing. I think Starly either helped me or just made the entire cape herself. I think she put a lot of work into this herself. We had a hat as well to go along with it. I did have very cute nails, yes. It's the thing I will kind of, I do want to, do again, but it's like, it doesn't feel like as much of a necessity to me, as I said, because various other things have changed about my appearance and stuff like that, so I feel more comfortably, feminine and that with those things, and so it's not as much of a necessity for me to do that to make myself feel more feminine, I think is what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, it was a good outfit, and it had a good hat to go along with it. And Starly did ask me if I had the hat or whatever, and the cloak, and it's like, I'm not sure. I can't think of where they are, if they are here. It may be that you have them, Starly. It's a possibility. But as I said, I don't know if I have them. I don't know if you have them. I don't know what the current location of them is. I don't think I would have got rid of them, but as I said, it's unknowable, really. Oh, and the shark on the shark on the on-screen text thing up in this direction on the on-screen chat looks different to the shark you pasted. Yeah, they possibly could be in a random cupboard somewhere. They could be a random place around here, but I don't know. I can't think of where they would be if they were around here. Yeah, the shark on the actual Twitch chat I can see here is a lot more or less silhouetted, I guess. here. But yeah, that was a good good outfit in that. And I had another outfit which was me as the Cheshire Cat, which which I don't have a picture of, but I don't know how comfortable I am showing that one as well. But then it might be better because I have like face paint and stuff on there. But at the moment, this is the Rincewind outfit, because it's very appropriate that it's the Rincewind outfit, and it was about 7 years ago today of the Splaha again, because we do have this game which I wanted to look at. As I said, I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm feeling. I'm not sure how far through this we're going to get. But I may only be doing like, I don't know, half an hour or whatever of it. But, at least we can start a bit and that kind of thing, just to do it. And especially on this day, which is obviously good for Rincewind things and me. So yeah. But then after we play a little bit of this, I've got a new song to play. So you can stick around for that if you want to be the first to hear that. I mean, the song that played at the start of the stream was when I played at the end, I think, of my last stream, when I didn't think many people were around, or at least they weren't chatting and that. So you may have heard that one for the first time today. But yeah, I have another new song, which I'm going to be playing at the end of the stream, after we play a little bit of this. And let me just find where the window is, and we can start with it. And hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Apologies if it is. So it's just doing its load animation. I think that should be a good volume. I just let things play. So I know there's an intro thing. Though I am thinking something right now. Can I? I don't think I can turn subtitles on for this, so you have to listen carefully. Turn the volume up actually for this.
In a second-hand set of dimensions. In an astral plane that was never meant to fly. Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold. Dragon, 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 dragon. Dragon, 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 dragon.
I'll see you again next week for my usual special. Hey, what's where you going? See you soon. Get off. Leave me alone. Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me, I'll... Oh, just bugger off! That's better. It's on nights like this I could just murder a good curry. Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being the victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now please, put your hands up.
Hold on to you, what's the names?
I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright?
Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace.
Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you'll just...
Oh, bugger. Unseen University. The home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld. And one or two of the worst. Now, listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But, sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me? Rincewind, wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you.
So yeah, basically that fly just became our pointer. So yeah, this is a point and click thing I want to actually set up before we do anything. Subtitles, display, subtitles, there we go. And so then now that when we talk, we can look at Rincewind? Here we go.
If only I had another dimension, I'd teach you a thing or two.
There we go. And you can probably tell that's Eric Idle. How is the volume of the game compared to my volume? I'm not sure how much I can turn it up, but obviously let me know. It's fine, that is good. I just want to see as well. Save game, memory card 1, save game, saving to memory card, please wait. There we go, it's saved. Oh, we did some more saving. Oh, we're doing some more saving. There we go. Oh, we did some more saving apparently as well. But yeah, so that's good that we can save things. Yeah, so we got a few things around the screen here. So yeah, Eric Idle. I think they said Rob Brydon played Death. I think Rob Brydon, people may or may not know. Let me find him. Luggage, there is a luggage. Let me just find out if I can see him. Brydon. I think this is who they said did the thing. Let me go over to the browser. This guy, you might know of him from some different things. There's Gavin and Stacey Disney. He was in some kind of Disney things apparently here. I think we've seen when we've been looking at things maybe that he has. But yeah, so that is him. I did actually want to go to Wikipedia here. Do we have... No. Discworld? There we go. Biden was known as the voice, probably the voice of the Discworld things here. I'm slightly worried it's saying was, but I think he's still alive. But here we go. Yeah, Discworld, computer games here. So we got him for that, as well as a bunch of other things which you can probably see here. So you might know how provided voices in the Gruffalo. So there you go. He did some things there as well. So that is who that is. And yeah, let's see. Can I actually get to things? Discworld video game. Don't look at the plot too much if you don't want to be spoiled on it. Do we have... Oh yeah, it also mentions here... I might as well mention this since I mentioned this to Starly before, that apparently this was supposed to be... Or apparently Terry Pratchett didn't want to give... reluctant to grant Discworld licensing due to concern for the series, and wanted a company who cared about the property. And then AdventureSoft, they failed to obtain the Discworld license, and it led to Simon the Sorcerer, which is a game that I want to play someday because it's a point and click similar to this. And obviously when I mentioned that to Starly, she said a particular thing which I'm giving her a chance to do now. There we go. So it's 50 in the jar, and if we go over to here, we need 60 for a Tracy stream. So we're getting closer, everybody. We're getting closer. 50, I know. That is quite a thing. But let's just go back now to the game. If I can find out where I put it. There we go. Soon, indeed. I'll have to figure out how that actually works. Yeah, we have Rincewind here. We have Rincewind's diploma.
Unseen University, Thermaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start.
Mm-hmm. I had a real pointy hat, but I don't know where it is at the moment. Oh dear, we have a luggage sleeping on the top here.
A snoring chest? That's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that.
Indeed, and there's a wardrobe here.
This sodding thing hasn't got a doorknob.
That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? And then there's a shape up here.
Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element. Otherwise, there'd be a better label.
Indeed. Do we have anything else? We have the bed.
I really must do some heavy research into this bed. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient.
Sounds good to me. Can I interact?
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work, okay. Just checking out my buttons now. Yeah, I think I've only got like point and click, basically, is what we've got here. You wouldn't expect much else, but... There we go, we have a pouch.
It's my money pouch, all right. Now, if I only had more of the fillings.
If only. Now we have this. Do I give you?
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work, okay.
Hands off my pixels.
Oh dear. How do I put this away?
That doesn't work.
Does not work. Do I need the luggage?
No, I can't shift it.
Oh dear, oh dear. This is not how to find it, I'm sure. Resume playing. I am not sure how to put this away. I would presume it would be up here or down here, but it doesn't seem to be. Okay. I'm guessing I can't interact with things. Oh no, I can still interact with things. Okay. Do we have anything else around here which we can find to interact with some things? Maybe not. Let's go through here.
Aha! Portalis Exitus, or the common doorway. See, I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know.
Oh no, that opens and closes the door. Can I actually? There we go. Let's walk. Some stairs and things. Just move down. Do we go over here? Oh, we carry on down, okay. What is this? Dining room over here. There's a wizard down here. Another wizard statue. Here we go. Hang on. I wanted to look at the statue. Let me look at the statue.
Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust.
Here we go. Ooh, we have the Arch-Chancellor's room here. And they did want to see me, didn't they? So let's go through there.
Ah, if it isn't young Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Rincewind, quite. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
Dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vein, like shiny object, that species of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the unseen university is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners.
Indeed.
And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here, standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
Right. Any way I can put this away?
Hands off my pixels. That doesn't
That
work.
doesn't work. I'm just going to walk to myself. No, here we go. I can put things away. There we go. I have to walk to myself, basically, to do things. Okay. So, I have seen or played some of this game before. I don't know how much I've seen and played of it. We possibly had a demo of it back in the day. We possibly rented it. My younger brother did have a PlayStation 1. So we possibly rented this. Or possibly had it through some other means, borrowed or such like that. I don't know. So some of these some of these quotes do stand out to me, but obviously I can't necessarily remember how things go and how all the puzzles go and such like that. Starly, do you know much of this game at all? I want to just go into here whilst we're doing this. Music volume. I want to turn this down a bit because the music does seem a bit loud compared. You don't know anything about it, okay. So let's turn the volume for that down there. Because I did notice it was getting over the Arch-Chancellor here slightly.
As far as leaders go, the only reason I'd follow him into battle is out of curiosity.
A legit reason.
Ooh, sparklies!
Very much.
Golden thingamies. Must be good to be the Arch-Chancellor. That doesn't work.
Yes, if you try to use things.
Now, with a desk like that, a man can really defer some serious questions.
I think I didn't quite understand quite a lot of stuff when I actually either played or saw this the first time. The whole deferring questions thing, I don't think I would have picked up on so much. Okay.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, so that doesn't work if you can't actually do anything. So I've been told to go down to the library. This is the dining hall over here, but shall we have a visit to the dining hall anyway? Or dining room as it says. This is the lecture in recent runes. Ooh, what thing is this? This is... yes, a orangutan. Let's make sure we get that right.
An old wizard who grew a beard mostly because shaving cream costs twopence a bag.
Ooh, you can do numerous things. You can talk with them.
Good day, sirs.
Is it? So you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market.
He's off again. Past the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old boy Valve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons? Dragons in the town? A likely story.
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little marsh tiddlers.
Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
So you might have been able to tell one of those wizards was Tony Robinson, or played by Tony Robinson at least. If you should probably know Tony Robinson from he was Baldric in Blackadder, and if in the UK you might know of Time Team as well, which he is in. Probably other things, but I can't remember at the moment.
Another busy day in the faculty, gentlemen?
We are cogitating.
I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge, nudge.
Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas.
You make more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea?
Hit him. Hit him.
My boy, ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It's best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top. We have wisdom and you do not. For instance, this is the action of a clever man.
What's so clever about writing down the word monkey?
Uh-oh.
Wisdom, my lad, is never cheap.
Well, I didn't know you were selling it by the pound.
There you go, Starly. There's your first librarian encounter.
Excuse me, where might I go to find the patrician?
Well,
Don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace.
Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him?
Oh, yes. But he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you. And for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to irony.
I got the Patrician as well in here as well. So this isn't any specific book, but it does borrow from certain books. I think, if I remember right, it's like from Guards, and others.
Does this place always have to be this way?
What way?
Well, this way. It's chaos. It's undisciplined. It's as if I'm thrashing about in a sea of questions, like I'm screaming out against soul-destroying winds.
Isn't that a mixed metaphor?
I mean, there are times when I dream about just shaking this place by the neck until it starts talking sense.
I have one like that too.
What, really?
Oh, yes. In one magic moment, I stride like an intellectual giant across the rooftops of the world, slicing through the Gordian what's-his-name of fuzzy thinking for all time. And then I have this other terrific dream that I'm being smothered in fruit yogurt and sucked up inside a whale.
Thankfully, that's not my problem. So far, anyway. We can but hope.
Indeed. Who are these anyway? That's not going to tell me if I'm in this window. Okay, let's carry on then. I'll spy by anyway.
Right, you are then.
Okay, so this is the Dean, apparently, and the Bursar. Bursar's being a lot more sensible than usually depicted.
Yet another bearded old wizard. A bearded old wizard.
Okay, do we get different things by talking to different wizards?
So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, as someone who's climbed to the very depths, is there any advice you feel you might like to pass on? I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps.
Ah, yes. Well, young fellow wallpaper. Well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
Uh-oh.
But if I expect it, then it isn't unexpected.
Eh?
Well, by definition, it can't be unexpected if it actually is expected.
Quite right, my boy. Well spotted. In which case, my advice to you is to always expect the expected. Is that clear?
I expect so.
There you go. The classic conundrum.
So you're all faculty heads? The giants of wizardry? This is it? This is as good as life gets?
Contemplating promotion?
No, I'm contemplating a change of career.
I don't know, sitting around eating a lot seems, and probably sleeping a lot seems good to me.
Listen, one thing I've always meant to ask, these dresses we wear, are they strictly necessary?
Eh?
The robes, lad, are symbolic of our dedication. You see, this is not so much a calling, a profession, as a condition of mind. By wearing long robes, we imply a somnambulistic state. An attitude in which we walk dreamily through this world with our minds occupied by higher things.
Higher? Like, say, as high as this hat?
Well, the hat, too. Its height implies loftiness of thoughts.
Or it might imply that we should have let our mothers keep on dressing us.
What's more, it keeps young whippersnappers like you from running off.
Eh?
Would you want to walk the streets looking like a refugee from a somewhat suspicious pencil factory?
Point taken.
That's a good line. I was slightly worrying about where that was going to go, but a refugee from a pencil factory is an acceptable statement.
Is this all you do all day? Just sit and make a public nuisance of yourself?
I'm reserving my powers.
What powers?
Well, for a start, I can read your mind.
Really? What do you see?
Not much. You must have the big print version.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Okay. Ooh. Gosh, who is this making a mess? It's Windlepoons, of course. Bursar, what do you have to say? If we can talk to the Bursar.
So, you're the bursar. What does a bursar do exactly?
Well, it's a very important job. Accounts, expenditure, occasional bouts of irrationality, the assessment of grants.
Well, it sounds a bit, well, boring, doesn't it?
That's the job's main attraction, my surgical sock. These tenures are for life. So, since wizards are naturally extremely long-lived, that means the only way to get promoted is to assassinate your superiors. They've been popping off like mayflies around here for some seasons. Sometimes we've got, wait for it, more wazards than wizards.
They're in no danger from me. I never really thought about promotion.
Wazards, you see? Ha-ha! Oh well. My post is safe, though. Who wants to claw their way up to the top only to become an accountant in a silly hat? Mark my words, folding trouser press. Survival is all a matter of identifying your proper niche. Preferably a niche well removed from anything anyone else finds desirable.
Well, I might be in a niche that people find desirable, but it's, yeah.
So you're the,
The bursar.
Oh, thank heavens. I'd hate to have forgotten the name of someone useful.
Wow, Rincewind.
Look, you're the bursar, aren't you?
That's right. I do the finances, books and things, and I'm quite totally insane, you know. Any calculations you need, I'm your giant frog.
But that's just accounting. Surely to hold a major position in a wizard's university, you must be able to perform magic. After all, that's what the place is all about.
Magic is all very well, young sink disposal unit, but mathematics is the more powerful art.
Oh, come on.
You don't believe me? Very well, Mr. So-called scented furniture polish. Care to watch while I make your grant disappear?
There we go.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
Yes, if you hadn't figured out by now, this is going to involve a lot of talking.
Hey? A girl? What's a girl doing in here?
I'm not a girl.
Why are you wearing a dress?
It's a wizard's robe, not a dress.
I knew a girl as a dress once. Splendid lass. Very good at pickling. Very good at pickling eels, she was.
I can't remember how the story goes, but it's a possibility he won't be alive for long, but we will have to see.
Well, I once knew a girl too, of course.
Of course? Well, why are you of course? Young fella like you ought to be out and about, exploring a world of adventure. Wine, women, and pickles.
Look, I am out and about.
Well, you can't be too good at it if you're already off course, young air freshener.
Look, no one's off course. I just used the phrase as a pleasantry, a manner of address.
Wendell seems to have some zombie. Oh, I think I remember. Yes. Does seem to be obsessed with pickles somewhat, doesn't he? And is wearing purple or pinkish purple. No comment further.
Pickling? Oh, how fascinating.
Pickled? Who's pickled?
No one's pickled. You started it. I don't even like pickles.
What? Oh, they were wonderful pickles. How dare you cast aspersions on... Damn, I've lost it. What were we talking about again?
Pickles?
What's pickled? What? What do you mean?
Well, the eels were pickled, weren't they?
What? Pickled elves? Damn their ears. I told them to lock that liquor cupboard. Go on, boy, get after them.
No, pickles, not pickled.
Pickles? Or try the kitchen. Get out. Stop wasting my time.
So, what happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. That's just the point. Now young twerps like you think they can come in here, ravish our women and steal all our pickles.
Wow.
Steal? Now do I look like a thief?
My stick. They all want my magic stick. Well, you can't have it. So be off with you dastardly overcleaner.
No, look. I don't want your wretched stick.
So it's the pickles you're after then, is it? You devilish young trouser. Well, I'm onto you, you know. I'm onto you, you young bookcase.
Now look, this is not the problem that I wanted to address. Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little sense.
Sense? Perfumes? Oh, I'll not have it. No, sir, I won't. Dallying with womenfolk on the premises is against the rules. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. You young bathrobe, I have you defrocked for this.
Look, I haven't done a thing, honestly.
What? Well, how can you be a man of the world if you've never sampled the finer things in life? Women, wizard staves, pickles.
Well, if I go and do that, you said you'd defrock me.
It won't do. It just won't do. Young tweezers like you coming in here and taking off their frocks. I won't stand for it. I will. This city is getting into a fine old pickle.
Oh, please don't get started on the pickles again.
Pickles? Don't eat pickles if you're wearing a dress. You'll stain the hem. Why are you wearing a dress?
Ah, well.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Indeed. Do we have, like, food? Here we have food. Carcass food.
Ah, let's see. Wildebeest baked in a poodle's eye sauce. Newt's liver pate with pickles and cream. Ex-senior wrangler legs in garlic butter. I do hope that door gives a clear run to the latrine.
Maybe I'm not quite so into the eating now.
Ah, a swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas. Oh, right.
Gosh, Vimes' wife, I've forgotten her name, won't be very happy about that. There's a gong here as well.
You know,
Sybil,
I've always
thank
wanted
you.
to ring one of these. That doesn't work.
I've always wanted to ring one, now you can't. Now we have a... Hang on, move out the way, Rincewind. Talk to the senior wrangler or look at them.
Would you believe he gets a full tenure for this? I've absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Well, we do have the staff as well, which seems to be indicating itself as a plot point somewhat.
Long, wooden, clearly quite magical. Here! It's got a knob on the end.
Not the position to be standing in when you're saying that, Rincewind, but... Can I just take it? That's a no, I guess, then. Is this indicating itself as anything important? Doesn't seem so. Well, let's be out of here. Is this the library? No, that's the kitchen down there. Okay. This is the library. Which one do you want to go for first, Starly? Do you want to go to see the kitchen down here, or do you want to go to the library? There's a closet over here as well. You want to go to the kitchen? Because that's probably where we progress the story and such, isn't it? So it's probably best to look around a little bit.
Well, he's cooking food. I suppose that means we have to call him a cook. Ah, so it was ice cream for dinner yesterday, eh?
Oh. Ice cream for dinner? I think it was indicating that we could actually... maybe not. Don't know. Let us talk to the cook.
Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions?
Clear off! And no magic in the kitchen! one more spell goes off in this place, and I'm going to complain to the Arch-Chancellor.
Are you always this surly?
Not always. I even know a jolly joke.
Really?
Yes. What's ugly, hollow, and rings like a bell?
I don't know. What?
Look over there.
Wow.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Well, that's a fine skill to have. Your parents must be very proud of you.
Actually, I was going to become a wizard, but they found out my parents were married.
Fascinating. Don't any of your pancakes get lost?
What? From here? From my frying pan? You don't seem to realize the gravity of your accusation. 27 years I've been studying to be a cook's apprentice. I've got top marks for basic flipping left hand and right, and batter stirring, pan greasing, and pancake stacking.
Oh, how many did you get for customer relations?
2%. Clear off.
This is the worst kitchen I've ever seen.
It would be worse if there were worst.
What's worst?
It's a what's name? A sausage.
Worst sausage?
No, if you want the worst sausage, try Dibblers.
Oh, dear. So it's to be puns, is it?
Just watch the pancakes for a while. It's very soothing.
Indeed. I was kind of
That's a
wondering.
fine skill to have.
Actually,
Okay, you can skip through things as well. I'm just gonna. Oh gosh.
But they've
Are you always?
not
Yeah,
always.
just
Really?
you don't get different things
I
for
don't know.
Look
the
over.
same one. Just wanted to make sure.
Did you get the number?
And that
Oh,
wasn't
I'll
just an
catch you later
excuse to. Oh, you can see the pancake. You get in the right place, you can see the pancake. Just right there. Yeah. Don't know if you can click on it though. Remember, there's something to do with the pancake, but then obviously it's in the game. There's something to do with a lot of the things that you've already seen. Right. Some dog type thing, but this is probably outside, isn't it? Yes. Are you actually going to go outside, are you? Oh no.
Now, this one I know like the back of my hand. The good old library door.
Oh dear.
I think this one leads to the Arch-Chancellor.
Let's go in the closet. There's a broom here.
Ah, looks like a witch transportation device. One of the older models, I presume.
Of course. Grab it. Pop it in my inventory. There we go. Is there a light switch of any description around here? Shape.
Let's see. Smooth, irregular, smells of paraffin. I wonder what it could be. That doesn't work.
Or I can't just use it or something then. Okay.
Ah, yes, now, don't rush me. Ow! Yes, thought so. They're shelves.
Indeed. Was there something else to see around here? Don't think so. Maybe I need to illuminate it with something, but I don't know if I have that thing. Well, I think it's library time.
Well now, this door's all sticky. Why does it smell of fruit?
Uh-oh.
Ah. Let's not press this curiosity thing too far then, shall we? Sex magic. No wonder it's on ice. That doesn't work.
Of course. There's the door out. Some more shelves and things. And a desk.
Must come in handy, stacked with all the latest monkey accessories.
Uh-oh.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Indeed.
Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Actually,
Okay. Yep.
He has since resisted all...
Yep. We can talk to him.
hello?
Ooh,
You're not in charge here, are you? Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see.
ooh,
Yes, well, it's hard to explain, really.
ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes,
Yee! Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well, this is wonderful. I never knew I could speak monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hi, do you mind if I monkey about in the library for a while? Did you get the number of that donkey cot? May I take a book from the library, please?
Wook, wook,
Excuse me?
wook, wook, wee,
I see. I need something in order to take out a book.
wook, wook,
Toothpaste? Fingers? Gloves? Something in your hand?
wook.
A dentist? Halitosis? You want some mouthwash? That's it. You want some mouthwash. I'm sorry, but I'm already spoken for. Oh, a library card. Oh, why didn't you say so in the first place? What happens if I just barge in without giving you a library card? Yes. Now look, unfortunately, I don't have one ape.
Ooh,
A ape pon. Yeah, upon my person. Yes, upon my person. Phew. I didn't say monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Useful for venting frustration and anger.
That's the wrong button, but it tells me what these things do. Okay.
Useful as a means of getting an answer.
I don't think you did get an answer, though, did you?
Useful for inflicting irony, sarcasm, and bad jokes on people.
Okay, so just normal talking.
Useful for exchanging pleasantries with somebody. A conversation topic. Useful for leaving a conversation.
Okay, did I do this?
Hey, whose monkey is this? Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs? I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so. Quite. Look, is there someone else here that I can speak to? Well, you know, someone who isn't a monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? No, I'll come back and get a book later. Yes, I've given up. No, not gibbon, monkey. Ape! Oh, damn! Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Well,
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
well. A big floating book.
Ye illustrious tome of levitation. Oh yes, that's levitating, all right.
Okay, much else here? Bookshelf.
Oh dear, there's little pamphlets living in it. That doesn't work.
Cushion. No. Somebody hiding down here. Other things over here.
Yes, I think perhaps our best move would be to keep slightly upwind of this one. Well, that and keep out of arm's reach.
Hey, buddy,
Who, me?
have you ever thought about the advantages of owning land on the Fremenwanger Peninsula?
Isn't that all underwater?
That's just its advantage, friend. Think of it, a seaside retreat where the sea can actually be the one total dominating element of the view.
Okay.
Gosh, yes. Let me take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer.
What, really?
Nah, only kidding. I just want it to be as pleasant as possible as a sort of aid to conversation.
Hey, that's really cruel. Building up my hopes only to dash me down. You know, being a confidence trickster is a hard job.
Well, perhaps you need a holiday.
Right, but where to? Where to? Not a lot of peace at resorts these days.
I hear the Fremenwanger Peninsula is fairly quiet. Why don't your lips sync with your words?
L space. The library is a nexus of L space. Within these shelves, all possible paths and futures can be found. Frankly, it's making me feel a bit ill.
Hello, Stars. I'm glad that you're hiding. Whilst you're here, I can show you the thing that I was going to show you earlier. There is. Well, let's go over to what we've got on here. We have a Blaha. You've already seen, because I sent you a picture of my Blavingard here that I have, but I've also I also found this that you showed me yesterday. I found this which you showed me yesterday, which I thought was pretty neat, but a little, out of range of impulse buying for me. But I thought you might like to have a look at it and look at the size of this person's hands compared to this. It's a big one, and it also has these very, very good tails and stuff like that. There wasn't in this one picture here. You couldn't see the tails, so here's the tails of it. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's a pretty chunky Baphomet. It says crochet Baphomet, custom doll, amigurumi Black Phillip, crochet goat, creepy cute handmade doll. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes it look like it's on that kind of that picture there, but yeah. Apparently there's only one of them available at the moment, and yeah, it probably takes a while to make them. I can imagine, obviously it's part of the cost here of the thing, but yeah, I thought you would appreciate, unless it's a child hand. It still might be big compared though, because yeah. Anyhow, but I thought you might enjoy seeing that. So let's get back to the game here. Did I joke with them? I think I joked with them.
What's that under your coat?
Hourglasses. Care to buy an hourglass?
Where did you get all of those?
Fell off the back of a donkey cart, sir.
Indeed.
You are an extremely silly man.
Hey, I'm not the one wearing a dress.
Oh dear. Indeed.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
Right, I don't know if I can walk around the library at the moment. Can't go over there. Can I go in here? Around here maybe? No. No, I can only kind of like hide in the back, it appears. Oh, there's a dome up there apparently.
Yes, well, not one of your finer domes, but still very nice if you like that sort of thing.
Eric Idle, yes. You're probably saying that for stars. They do indeed. So I'm not quite sure. Eric Idle was one of the Monty Python people. He did the whole nudge nudge wink wink thing. Which there has been a reference to in this game already. Right, well... No, so I'm not quite sure how I know this game and how much of this game I know. But I think I know what I'm wanting to do next. And I could go outside as well. I think. But Rincewind has...
Straw tied to a stick? Well, technically, I suppose it is a broom. That doesn't work.
Okay, so that's grab it, is it? Okay. Can I... So there we go. We now have a luggage. And we can put things in. Oh, there's a banana in there. That's useful, I think.
Where'd you put all that stuff?
I do have the thing on me as well, but I'll keep my money, as much of it as I have, with me. So yes, we now have the luggage with us. The pointing and clicking is a bit on the wonky side. This is the PS1 version, but there was a DOS version as well. I think a Saturn version. I just thought it would be easier to set this up rather than set up a DOS game. So I could probably go to the library again, but I want to see if I can go outside.
Ha ha! Good old unseen you. I wonder if the walls are this high to keep what's outside from getting in, or what's inside from getting out.
Big thing here. Did it say tree? Oh, path over there, that's what it says. Entrance.
Well, at least it's easy enough to get back in.
It's a path around here. Let's see what we've got at the front here. Ooh! Is it Ponder? It says Apprentice Wizard. And they've also got a bag.
What's this then? Prunes, finest quality, extra dark old bowel buster. Yuck. Good grief! I thought the apprentices were all kept tied to stakes. How do you open the gate?
I used the secret spell.
All right then. How do I open a gate?
Can't tell you. You're supposed to go and see the Arch-Chancellor.
Oh, go on, just open the gate.
Oh, it's more than my job's worth, mate.
Oh, it's more than my job's worth, mate.
Well, where's the doorknob then? How can you have a door this big without a knob?
Anything of interest?
Quite frankly, I think I'm being led up the garden path. Sod it! Another one of those doors without handles. Tradesman's entrance, I presume. I wonder what we traded him for. That doesn't work.
Oh, sorry, luggage. Bags.
New improved Wonder Grow. Grows anything. New instant formula.
Luggage, eh? There might be something behind you, luggage. Luggage, can you... Can I... No. It's a window up here.
Illumination is a fine thing. I wish I could see in.
Go over here. Oh, it's back around here, is it? Okay, I'm not sure there's things we can do out here at the moment. But we do have a banana now, so we might be able to give that to our librarian friend. And luggage.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
And we have a book. Let's put it on ourselves, why not? There we go. Do we have anything more to talk to with the librarian about?
Actually, on close...
Yeah, we went through this. Wrong button.
He is...
Ah, there's an L. It's the L space thing, isn't it?
Hey there, old mollusk. What can you tell me about L-space? Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, I see. So what you're saying is that L-space is a means of time travel available only to librarians, which is essentially too complex a subject to convey with hand gestures and grunts. Yes, I thought so. But look, if I did have to go into L-space, say, to go back to another time, you could help me?
L-space is the distortion of space caused by big collections of books. Just picture some of those old second-hand bookshops, which look like they were designed by Isha on a bad day. They invariably have more staircases than stories, and rows of shelves that end in little doors, which are surely too small for humans to enter. This distortion of space has a similar inevitable effect on time.
Well, there we go.
Damn, who's been messing with this? It was an entrance when I came in.
No, not clicking on Princewind. Right. Just so we've got it saved, let's save it. Yep. I don't think there's unwinnable situations in this game. Hello, Chaos. How are you? What was I doing? Probably going to see the Arch-Chancellor, wasn't I? Tell me, Chaos, how familiar are you with Discworld? Oh well. Shame, really.
As far as leaders go, the only reason I'd follow him... You
still here? Stand.
Okay. Probably have to show him the book then, don't I? Not particularly familiar, and that would be to Sally's dismay indeed.
Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Ah, we now have the formula to construct Reclamento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a rat, sir?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now, gonna move on. We need a staff of tumultuous terminology, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable chitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
Well, a sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
Dragon's breath?
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good. Well, don't just stand there. Off you go.
Off I go. Can I just look at the book?
That doesn't work.
Like that? No.
Featherwinkle's concise compendium of Dragon's Lairs. Detect dragons from a comfortable distance or your money back.
Does he just tell me what we need after we talk to him now?
There's work to be done. No time for idle chatter.
Well, sorry. As if I can help who supplies my voice. Say no more.
You're not going to tell
As
me?
far as leaders go,
Okay. We need certain things. Did say we need the wizard star. But I'm not sure how easy that is going to be to get.
Hey? A girl? What's a girl doing in here?
I'm not a girl.
Why you...
It's
Yeah,
a
we
wizard.
saw this. I don't think I have any more questions, unfortunately.
This seems like a good cue to cease
Yeah.
this whole...
If I show them the book... Oh, hang on. Oh, this is what I need to get. Okay. I need an imp. I need the dragon's breath. I need a magical coil. I need a staff. And a metal container. Okay, so we need the frying pan. We need a staff. We need a spring from somewhere. Dragon's breath somehow, and an imp.
A miniature creature of excitable chitters.
Indeed.
Dragon's breath? Gulp. A spiral of never-failing induction. A staff of tumultuous thaumaturgy. A container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
I don't know if I'd call it that particularly, but you know. So if I grab the book,
That doesn't work.
I can't.
A very, very aged old wizard with a beard used mainly for collecting tobacco stains.
I don't think I can use the book with him.
Long, wooden, clearly quite magical. Here, it's got a knob on the end.
What do you have? You have the broom. Do you think we can switch out the broom? Am I accepting suggestions? If you don't know, you can suggest something maybe. Well, looks like this is working. There we go.
Here, it's got a knob on the end.
Indeed. So there we go. What else did we need? Alright, look at yourself. You can drop the gun with the broom or staff. We might have to find out with the staff instead. Don't know where we're going to find an imp. Don't know where we're going to get that. Don't know where we're going to get that. The frying pan. We know where one is. Let us try then. Since we've already switched out the thing.
That doesn't work.
Apparently it doesn't
You know,
work.
I've always wanted...
Okay. So, frying pan. Obviously things might not be able to be done straight away. Was the kitchen down here? Yeah.
That one must be the broom closet.
Indeed, Rincewind. There's bananas up here.
Actually, I'd always pictured bananas as being a healthier kind of yellow.
I have another banana if I need one. Okay, so your frying pan.
Well, he's cooking. Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions?
Clear off! And no magic in the kitchen! One more and I...
Can't ask him. Okay.
Oh, I'll catch you.
Can we use the staff?
That doesn't work.
No, I know the pancake appears somewhere here, doesn't it? Can we magic the pancake?
Thank the gods. At least there's a way out.
Anything else in here? Oh gosh. Can I use magic staff on the door, do you think? That's definitely not what I was trying, but you know. Do you have any more words to say?
How do you open the gate?
They've changed the wasp names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell.
So show me the new spell.
Can't. The spell's a secret.
Did we already...
Nice weather.
since classes in wind whistling, rainmaking and lightning throwing are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature.
So, this is it? You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes?
Certainly, someone's got to do it. It's a plum job.
The hand wriggles, please.
Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle them like this.
Like this?
Yes, almost. Now try it like that.
Like this?
Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down.
But what about the gate? Aren't you going to guard it?
Oh, who gives a monkeys? Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Oh dear.
What's that you're eating then?
Prunes. Just a little nourishment to tide me through till lunchtime.
Can I have one before I go?
Having one before you go is the whole point of prunes. And no, you can't.
It's a very energetic goodbye there.
Oh, I'll catch you later then.
Sorry, I'm going to restart my stream on the other laptop. It seemed to have stopped. We seem to have a frog.
Another senior wrangler in the making.
Can I grab... Oh, I have a frog. I thought it was going to be harder than that, but I just have a frog. There. Now we have a frog. For whatever reason. Just like that. Wow.
Bisected by the River Ankh, the city of Ankh-Morpork is the oldest existing city on the Discworld. It is really two cities. Proud Ankh, turnwise of the river, and pestilent Morpork on the Wildershins side. Although
Widdershins,
the
come on.
pestilence is quite democratic and in fact covers most of the city. It is said that all roads lead to Ankh-Morpork, but this is in fact incorrect. The truth is that all roads lead away from Ankh-Morpork.
Okay, we've got a little Rincewind here. We have the Unseen University. We have the Palace. We have a square. This isn't showing up here. This is an inn. It's the park. We've got the shades down here. What else do we have? Do we have something there? Ooh. I think it's the dragon. Yeah, it's a dragon setting fire to things. And then they're going back to the palace. Okay. There's an alleyway here. Something else that I saw or not? There's a street here. It's difficult to see these things. City gate over here. Okay. I think we can have a look around and see what we can find, and then maybe call things for today after that. So let us start. Let's go clockwise, then we can go and see the palace. You want to go to the shades? Are you okay with going clockwise, Dahlia, or do you want to go for the shades first? Up to me. I think we will do clockwise, otherwise I might forget where I am. where I've been and all that kind of thing. Is there anything in the middle here? I don't think so. I can't look at things here, I just have to walk to them, I think.
So, anyway, how's the wife?
Oh, not so bad. How's yours?
Oh, doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf mould.
Leaf mould?
Oh, sorry. Did I say leaf mould? I meant caramel. Anyway, there'll be lashings of everything. You know the wife. She likes to cook.
Yeah, but is this a good idea? I thought she was watching her weight.
Why should she watch her weight?
Well, you know, after last time, when she accidentally ate that camel.
Oh, she's not overweight. She's just, she's just cuddly.
Yeah, cuddly. Very, very cuddly. With humps.
So, how's your wife then? Did she get that thing off her face?
Thing? What thing?
The hairy thing.
That's a beauty spot, that is.
Oh, I see. Bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it, though? I mean, in area.
Look, moustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality.
What, on women?
Listen, are you calling my wife ugly?
No.
Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did.
Well, there we go. That was that. This is a guard.
Oh, good. A palace goon.
Say
Bad luck
something.
comes in pairs, I suppose.
Okay, do I get to see this person down here who's obviously having a bad time? I don't think so. Why, yes, I would just like to walk through here.
Clear off!
Look, could you just let me in, please?
Clear off!
Now, that's what I call a guarded conversation. Is she really that fat then?
What?
Well, your friend was saying how fat your wife is, so I thought...
Oh, he did he?
Lies. I never.
Okay, you can just get in like that. What else do we have? Anything? Ooh, there's a bunch of people here. We have a peasant.
Stout fella.
We have a witch.
It's Nanny Og.
Nanny Og.
A thief? Here?
And a thief. We have a fool.
Just what I needed. 10 minutes in a room with a complete git. Oh, well, he's a busy man. Maybe this isn't the best time to bother him.
The patrician can be sort of thought of as the semi-benevolent dictator of Ankh-Morpork, administering not so much a reign of terror, but more an occasional light shower.
Okay, who do we want to talk to? Let's take him in order. Yeah.
Greetings, lowly and scabby peasant.
Hail, old pointy-hatted one, and less of the scabby, thank you.
What's happening?
We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh-Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all the curtains fade.
What, really?
Well, that's what our Agnes says. Anyway, who wants to have their family char-boiled by a dragon? Soot's hell to shift.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's what old Uncle Agnes says. You can't go fairer than that.
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah, Uncle.
So you describe him as a bit of a man then?
Hadn't really thought about it, to tell the truth. Now you come to mention it, I suppose we should have asked. We just married him off to one of those guards outside the gates.
Well, that explains something.
Oh dear. Let's hope Nanny Og is a bit better.
Tired? I give a pretty good foot massage.
Now let's remain very, very calm about this, shall we?
A quiet dinner, a relaxing evening, watching the potions brew. Ooh, I'm very good at toes as well, you know. How's about just a little sing-song? Do you know a wizard's staff has a knob on the end?
Mine hasn't, I can assure you. But I'll just rush off and check, just in case.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here?
Well, it's about my quota, see?
Quota?
The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not enough. The dragon's been destroying housing, so rent just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it?
Depends if you're in the 20%.
One of the remarkable innovations introduced by the patrician was to make the Thieves' Guild responsible for theft, with annual budgets, forward planning, and above all, rigid job protection. Thus, in return for an average level of crime per annum, the thieves themselves saw to it that unauthorized crime was met with the full force of injustice, which was generally a stick with nails in it.
There we are with that.
Hello?
No, it's a visitor, isn't it, Chucky? A visitor.
Oh, no.
Yes, it is. No, Chucky. Look here. Mr. Pencil Head says hello. Hello. He said hello to us, Chucky. Oh, Chucky.
And of course, it has to be this person we're getting more conversation with.
Yes, what might your name be?
It's secret.
Eh?
I can't tell you, but Mr. Flower knows.
Oh, well, if you like. Hello, Mr. Flower.
Wet! He's all wet! Oh, Chucky.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Excuse me, I think I must have missed something.
Missed it. Oh, very good. He's good, isn't he, Chucky? He's good. He's very good. Yes, he's very good indeed. Oh, Chucky.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'll be all right, Chucky. I'll be all right. Look here.
I think I'm just going to lie down for a little while. Look, I was wondering if I could get some information off you.
Information? Information, Chucky? About lizards? About dragons, yes?
Well, yes, all right.
Dragons. All about dragons then, Uncle.
Look, could you just keep it down a little, please?
Dragons, Chucky. Chucky doesn't like dragons.
Shut up! Quiet! Now just tell me what you know.
Tell what?
What about the dragon?
What dragon?
The dragon that threatens the city.
Oh, Chucky. He knows about the dragon.
Quiet!
Dragon, Chucky, dragon.
Now look,
Guess what I am now?
boring?
No, guess again.
A teapot.
Yes, teapot. Teapot, Chucky. Oh, Chucky. Oh.
Stop it! Stop acting insane!
Insane? Did you say insane?
Yeah? Yes?
Chucky doesn't like it when I'm called insane. My mother called me insane once. She said it right before she died.
Whoa. Right. Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Why do I always get the loons?
Loons, booms, goons. You come to ask a boom?
Look, are you on treatment for this condition?
Treatment? Very clever. Chucky likes treatment. Does Pencilhead want some treatment too?
Now look, why don't you and your puppet just go away? Anyway, what sort of treatment?
But Chucky likes his jokes. Ooh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky.
I don't know if Terry Pratchett was much in the position of writing
This
things
seems
for
like
this.
a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
I think possibly other people wrote this.
So, I hope you've come here on pleasant business.
Yeah, well,
Non-disruptive business. Reliable, solid business. Rather than mere disruptive rumor-mongering. Would I be right?
Well, there's this whole dragon thing, but let's get to that when we get to that.
rumour mongering, solid business, maybe.
Well, are you or aren't you? Make up your mind.
So, you wouldn't consider anything dragony at all to be
Valid.
valid conversation?
In a nutshell, I think.
Yes, I see your point. If, however, just for argument's sake,
Argument?
well, I say argument, more a suppositionary discussion, really, but if something, say, vaguely reptilian were actually to creep into the conversation,
Yes?
and the weather being seasonal, a flame or even fire-breathing theme were to, as it were, intrude across into the subject.
Huh. Yes. Yes, I see your point.
Well, you see where that begins to lead us then.
Quite. Yes, quite right. Well, I think this sort of information deserves a very thorough treatment.
Exactly so.
Perhaps the dungeon's information retrieval technicians might be willing to offer their services in such a case. Refresh your memory of details, that sort of thing.
Information retrieval technicians.
Yes, they're the ones.
The ones with racks and windlasses and that long sort of bent thing that they poke.
Now you're with me. All supposition, of course.
Yes, as you say.
In any case, was there anything you wish to broach with me at all? Taxes, law reforms, dragons?
Dragon? Goodness, no! What dragon?
Exactly. We'll let it rest there then, shall we? Don't let me detain you.
Yes, no need to stretch the point. Have you any idea how difficult it is to get through to see you?
Not really. Funnily enough, I've never had cause to do it, you see.
Well, I think it's appalling. Whatever happened to open government?
Well, since you put it like that, the last ruler who tried it ended up extremely open.
I still find it odd that a genuine wizard can hardly get in to see you. I mean, what if there's signs or portents or something? You're blocking traditional seers' routes of egress.
Well, I always look on inaccessibility as being a measure of the man. Supply and demand, that sort of thing. Still, now you're here.
At last.
Quite. Well, now you're here, we should extend you some hospitality. A little refreshment, maybe even a quick whiz around the palace. A walk along the highly dangerous battlements. Or a brief tour of the dungeons, perhaps.
No, you're a busy man.
Exactly.
And dragons?
Serious business. Well, yes.
Really?
It's all pretty grim stuff, actually. You see, I've come to get some action happening about this dragon business.
What?
Well, that is...
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. They are a physical impossibility. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragons in my presence will be off for a trip to the information-gathering technicians. Extremely quickly.
Well, I just thought...
Yeah?
Oh, right you are then.
Oh, there we go.
Look, I'll just go and stand over here then, all right?
Is there anything else over here, do you think? No. Okay, there's a door here.
A star? He's got hopes.
You just walk through the door. It's a bath.
Clever. We needn't see whoever's in the bath. Thank awfully for small mercies.
It does seem to be kind of see-through, but never mind.
Last time I saw a ring as big as that, there were druids dancing round it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay. Shower head of some description. Stand.
Yes, definitely a hat stand.
A mirror, which I may be able to get.
Not a bad little mirror, that.
Something over here. Dressing table.
Eye makeup, rouge, hair cream, all seems a bit dandified if you ask me. Ah, the jumbo size. Love those lampwicks. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay, don't think I can do anything with those. Maybe just room to exist to give me a mirror. Will also look very nice, of course. Do I want to talk to them anymore? I don't know, let's... More guards.
Oh dear. You know, that's possibly the closest I've ever seen anything come to being a human without actually being one. Ah, you'll be the mandatory pink idiot youth with sword, then. Obviously the commander of the guards.
I wonder who these people might be.
Evening all.
Now, Nobby, do I book him now?
What for?
Loitering with intent. Paragraph 7, subsection 3. Lurking, loitering, and vending without due course.
Oh, Carrot, give it a rest. Take a walk.
Who are you people, anyway?
We're the city guard, mister.
What, all two of you?
3 of us. There's me and the sergeant, who's a bit under the weather as account of making an arrest of a large quantity of lager. Then there's the kid, Carrot. The boy's going to be a full member soon.
Marvellous.
We're on patrol. There's been a few thefts around here lately. Strange things going missing. Little knickknacks all over town. Almost as if someone's been swallowing them. You don't know anything about it, do you?
What? Oh, goodness me, I never heard of any such thing in all my life.
Well, we thought we might patrol our way over to the Broken Drum. Then we might patrol our way over to the inn. Then there's a few wine cellars whose doors definitely need checking.
I see.
So, what are you up to then?
I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility that there could be his hair there instead. And this is just part of the uniform like there is on Nobby's here.
Oh, nothing.
See, Nobby? Loitering! That's loitering!
Of course it isn't. Just because I'm not doing anything important doesn't mean I'm loitering.
Well, it's as close as maybe.
Well, the law has to be specific. What actually is loitering?
Oh, well, once upon a time, there was all sorts of laws, of course. Yes, such as, intends to go into a pub and have a drink, intends to strip stark naked and wave at passers-by, intends to go into a pub and have really big drinks, intends to pass by the guard without giving them a smoke. You haven't got a spare on you by any chance?
No, sorry, I don't.
No loss, no loss.
Well, look, I wasn't planning on doing any of those things.
Well, how are we to know that?
But I was just standing there. What's the difference between loitering and minding your own business?
Ah, well, Your inveterate loiterer sort of sidles his way along the pavement, kind of moving without even twitching a muscle.
Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, gotta watch for them invertebrates. Some criminals just have no backbone.
Had to struggle a bit for that one, didn't you?
I'm not quite sure about the accents either, whether they fit the characters so much, but anyway.
What does a city guard do?
Not a lot. Not much call for us nowadays. Thievery is permitted as long as it meets guild quotas.
So how big is the city guard?
Well, it must be...
Yeah, easily.
Ooh, fully...
What?
Well, there's 3 of us.
But you said the kid is new.
He just wandered in out of the wilds one day. Almost heroic like it was. He's the first volunteer we've had in decades. He's having a little bit of trouble fitting in, though. He's a bit literal-minded, you see, on account of the fact that he's a dwarf.
A dwarf? He's 7 foot tall if he's an inch.
He's the tallest dwarf in the world.
I lied about my height, see?
You're a very good liar.
He's a good loomer, too. He can really loom, Carrot can. Never known anyone for looming like Carrot.
A tall dwarf.
That's all right. He's growing out of it.
Because obviously I don't have the whole thing in my head possibly as much as you do, Starly. But I was kind of remembering, gosh, I can't remember his name, but the person who was in, is it Make? No. What's the music one? With, not Buddy Holly. Because obviously that was very much based on Welsh, and none of that ever seemed to come into Carrot's character, so I don't know. That's kind of where I'm coming from on that.
Look, I'm not going to stay here. I've had a very trying day.
Exciting? Full of action?
What? Yes, I suppose so.
Well, that's disturbing the peace then. Okay, these are your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right not to remain silent, but to say, please do not do that again.
Music, yes.
You have the right to say, yes, all right, it was me what done it. No, not the fingers.
Carrot? No.
What?
No, Carrot. We are not going to arrest him.
But Nobby, he just admitted.
But we're turning a blind ear.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine. Look, I haven't done anything to you. Why don't you just leave me alone?
Well, I'm a guard, sir. A guard has to...
To what?
Well, to guard, sir. I mean, we have to watch out for theft, sir.
Does that have to involve harassing me?
Well, you are a potential suspect, sir.
Why do I have to be a suspect? Couldn't I be, well, stock in trade?
Stock in trade?
Well, instead of harassing me, you could just take a quick look every now and then to make sure I haven't been stolen.
Good thinking, sir. If you are ever stolen, I shall report it to you at once.
I think your commander wants you to fall in.
Right you are, sir.
So, you're, a
dwarf, sir, that's right. Don't let the height fool you.
Look, I haven't done anything. Will you stop trying to arrest me?
You haven't done anything?
No!
What, nothing at all?
Absolutely not.
Right, that's vagrancy, that is. Under Article 7, subparagraphs 3 and 4, I must ask you to accompany me down to the watch house.
And then what?
Yeah. Well, the book didn't quite go into punishment, only arrest.
So, is this the watch house?
Yes.
Right, well, then I'll accompany you there. Is that all right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, I've certainly been taught a lesson.
So yeah, I'm not quite sure what part
I'll
of
just
the
move along then, shall I? Fine.
what part of the disc Carrot is from, and which part of the disc was it? Buddy Llewellyn, wasn't it, or something like that? If I remember, something like that. It's possibly not even that, but it was something along those lines. I don't know if they're from the same place. I can't remember all the names of the places and things like that. But yeah, them having the same accent I'm not sure if that quite is right, but never mind.
I've absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Okay. Copperhead, and that's a carrot, yeah. And then, yeah, so that would obviously be different to... So it was obviously based on Welsh, but I can't remember what the actual name they gave to where he was from, the soul music person. The street here and the palace here. We have to go a long way around. Boop. Got a beggar here.
Nice job, that, sitting down all day.
Flamados, yes. Got a door here.
Ah, now this will be the barber's shop.
Have a barber shop. Do we have further down here? Oh, we do have further down here. Oh yeah. We have a fishmonger. I'm just having a quick look around at different things at the moment. We have somebody casting spells or something over here. Oh. We have a monk.
And verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell...
Indeed. There's obviously a lot to see here, so I'm just trying to get an overview of things first before going into any details. Toy shop here too. Put me out that side, okay. A square, we already went to the palace. We have 4 people, old timers here. We have some kind of notice board. Oh, of course. Oh, gosh, I went in the door accidentally. Oh.
Shut up, sit down, no talking.
Oh no.
If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
So, this world you cannot stand. Tell me how it makes you feel. Whoa! Yes, I see. A case of latent aggression, no doubt. Woo, woo. Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings when I say the word in question. Woo! That's it. Now, here we go. Monkey.
Of course, so we've got a troll here, we've got a girl here, we've got a receptionist here. Obviously we've got upstairs to the psychiatrist, I guess, some magazines and things. Yeah, I'm just, as I say, trying to get an overall idea of what we have here. And yes, this is Dibbler here, of course. We have an alleyway over here. We have an urchin, an Amazon warrior, and a tax collector. Good. Thank you for looking that up, Stally. Unless you just know that. Oh, we have a machine. It's a Dunny King. Oh dear, I don't know if we want to be messing around with this. Oh. That's the Dunny Man. Okay. It's not whatever his name is, I can't remember. The Poop King. Of Ankh-Morpork. Ah, yes, of course, you do listen to them. Harry King, that's the one, thank you. King of the Golden River, that's the one, yes, indeed. And the shades, we can have a look and see what we've got down here.
I'd need a very good reason before I'd go into the shades.
The Shades is an area where curiosity not only kills the cat, but ties lead weights to its feet and throws it in the river.
Well, Rincewind doesn't want to go there at the moment, Stally, I'm sorry to say. Let's go to the park here. Sign. Oh gosh, everything's in the way. I'm out of the way. Can I look at the sign? Yeah.
Keep off the grass. Actually, since they irrigate this stuff with river water, I'm surprised they even need the sign. The stench should be enough to simply move you right along. That doesn't work.
He says while standing on the grass, but you know. Where is this hit? That was the park. There's something here. There looks like there's something here, really, doesn't there? Just making sure I'm not missing things, even though I might still be. Still the park. Something looking very interesting, but not a thing. An inn over here. Oh, this looks nice. You have a door, which does have a knob, so that's useful. Okay.
Poetic, isn't it?
A tree, indeed, Rincewind.
This room sounds as if it's occupied. No, seems to be locked. Well, either that or it's just pretty wallpaper.
A locked door. Well, I think it's back to the university there. I think, where was Dibbler? Was Dibbler in the square? I think we can go and talk to Dibbler a bit. And then maybe we can call it for today. Why is this somebody of their head being hammered?
The art of signposting is apparently long, long dead. What's this then? Psychiatricist.
The opera house. Cool. Maybe it opens up later on then, or something.
I'm sure I've seen him round the place before. I wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory.
Could be.
Dragon detector, sir?
Hey, what?
Can I interest you in a dragon detector, sir? I'll only charge a cost price, a single shilling. I'm cutting my own throat.
A dragon detector? How does it work?
Easy as pie, sir. This rod has a piece of wood tied to the end. When you get close to a dragon, the wood turns to ash.
How close?
Very well, you caught me there, Governor. A slight design flaw. Tell you what, I'll halve the price. 2 shillings and it's yours. I'm cutting my own throat.
It does sound like Tony Robinson putting on yet another voice to me.
Oh no, let me guess. The lovable street merchant.
Cut me own throat, Dibbler, at your service, sir. Care to buy a dragon breath proof vest, sir?
Is it guaranteed?
It's never been destroyed by dragon's breath yet, sir.
Not necessarily a strong recommendation though, is it? I mean, it's never been engulfed by lava or trampled by penguins either.
There you are, sir. 3 guarantees for the price of 1.
No, thank you.
Well, how's about dragon pinwheels, sir? Cloisson pins, flags, or we have dragon repellent. Only 1 shilling gets you a bottle. Tell you what, sir, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm cutting my own throat. Money back guarantee. You get your full cash back if, in fact, the dragon eats you. Personal application only, of course.
Not today, thank you. Not tomorrow either. What's that smell? It's like... ugh, like roasting loincloths.
Sausage in a bun, sir. Wholesome and nutritious. Tell you what, I'll sell 3 for the price of 1. A single penny. I'm cutting my own throat.
Nah, thank you.
Care to buy?
No,
But you never even heard my pitch.
I thought I'd save time.
We can go back and try it from the top if you'd like, sir.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Well, there we go. And that is Dibbler. I don't know if we're going to need these dragon detectors or whether he's just there for fun. Oh, look, there's tomatoes as well.
It's a tomato, rotten to the core.
And I can get tomatoes.
That doesn't work.
Hang on. I'm getting an interesting assortment of things here, aren't I? Right. But yeah, as I said, ugh. I'm not feeling awful, but you know, I'm definitely not feeling more perked up at the moment. Let me actually do this. So I think we shall save things here and leave this for the next time that we're going to be doing this. The next time we're going to be doing this mainly depends on Starly, really, because she requested this game. So, and she did say she wouldn't be around next Wednesday, which is obviously when I said I'd be doing Wednesdays would be ones I've been trying to do streams at least. But should be available after that if I think I was right. Sadly not, yeah. So you'd have to wait a couple of weeks for another instalment of this. How's it been so far, by the way, Starly? How are you finding it? Obviously, I'm used to this kind of adventure kind of thing. You know, the actual graphics and all the little quirks that you get from old games like this. Yes, it's pretty good. I mean, we can do without the slight transphobia and fatphobia and such, but you know, I think if it had been too overt, then Terry wouldn't have said that it was okay to go ahead, I imagine. But yeah, as I said, I don't think he was writing anything for this at all. And he was like, it looks good, it seems good, and all that kind of thing. But yeah. Noob Terry, indeed. But yeah, so I don't know what he actually thought of the game, if he actually played the full game or whatever. Or I imagine he possibly did, though, because he seems like a kind of person who would have. Oh dear, I've just minimised a lot of windows here. Hang on. I want that. I want that. I want that. Okay. But yeah, so that is that for the moment. As I said, I'm going to be trying to do the Wednesdays, no matter how long I'm going to be able to do them. You know, how long I'm going to be able to stream for on those days, I don't know, but I shall try just to do something. As I said, I'm just kind of not awful, but not perked up. So it's probably a good idea to conserve energy where possible. And you know, if I feel like doing the other ones, then I'll do that. I'm repeating what I've said before, but it's probably worth mentioning just so that people know who, you know, don't catch every single little thing I say or post here, there, whatever. So yeah, Friday, Sunday, I don't know. I have to talk to Starly about Sunday. Obviously, you don't have to say anything now. Whether you'd be up for doing anything in the first place, and then if I'm up for doing anything, and then if we want to look at Minecraft or whatever. But we'll post in the Discord when we do that. When I do know what's going on and such like that. So yeah, as I said, that we're ending things up here now. I do have a song to play on the way out, and I will do that. It's a new song here by Katie. Oh, like by me? What's by me? The song is by me, yes, but no, you're probably saying goodbye as well. New song indeed. Is there anything I can say about it? I'm trying to remember what it is at the moment. Oh yeah, I kind of had both, yes. Mainly this comes from the strings and the piano segment that's in the song. This all kind of evolved from that, but yeah, it's I like it. Obviously, since I completed it, I completed the song. So when I do that, it's going to be one that I have some interest in doing so. I'm waffling, I feel. But anyway, so yes, I will play the one. It's called Dramatic Exit. You'll probably hear why I called it that when you hear the song. But thank you everybody for dropping by. And as usual, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.